Hey, what's up everybody? This is Jeff. So today we're going to talk about something a little bit different than Hawaii, which is what some of the previous videos have been about. We're going to talk about some of the things that led me to Hawaii and what I intend to do and where I intend to go, and the lifestyle that I choose to live is kind of like a traveler. So I was in the Navy for 8 years, and then I got out of the Navy and I picked the internet sector to understand and develop and research. And basically the reason I did that was because it's a growing field and it allows me mobility, which was what I wanted. Mobility, meaning that I could live anywhere, and all I needed was an internet connection. So for the last 3 years, I've been working on doing that. I've hit some hot streaks and I've hit some stagnant streaks in doing so, because as you develop your online business or set yourself up online, it's an ever-changing world. Now, what I'm saying, reason I'm bringing that up is not to scare you away from that. I'm saying that there's peaks and troughs. So as you find a hot hand, it's ride the wave, save some money, ride it as long as you can, and then because there will be a time where it will change and you will have to go into another direction. Now, once you do this though, you'll be able to also acquire other skills. So what you want to do if you want to live on the road is acquire skills that will allow you to live on the road. So becoming a jack of many trades, mobility trades, something that you can do anywhere, anytime, that has real value. A lot of you have already got educations and backgrounds in things such as teaching. That's a career field they're always looking for English teachers in places like Thailand, Philippines. So if you wanted to go abroad into those areas, if you wanted to go into Latin America, if you wanted to work for a nonprofit in Africa or any place that you want to work, just develop as many skill sets as you can that allow you to be mobile, whether it's on the internet or anything, for anywhere you want to be. And the reason this is really popular these days, this lifestyle of being mobile and living out of a suitcase, a lot of people, they've done the whole 9 to 5, buy the house, acquire a bunch of material items, rack up all these payments, have a truck payment, have a rent payment, have a mortgage payment. Did you know that in Thailand, for example, not just Thailand, you can travel the world for $50 a night and live very comfortably. And I don't know, some of you live in New York, Los Angeles, you're used to paying $1,500 a month for rent. So you can travel for $50 a night, stay in fairly nice accommodations in many second world and some first world countries. But you're mobile, you're traveling, you're living the life of not a gypsy, not a nomad, or yes, a gypsy or a nomad. But I'm saying, you are a part of the millennial crowd, the Gen X, the people who travel around the world and make a living that way. So I'm making this video to inspire you and say you can do it. It's very easy to be done. It's actually not that unfathomable. What you're going to want to do is pretty much start downsizing your entire inventory of things that tie you down to a specific place. If you own a house, look at rental agencies that will rent it out for you. If you own a car, figure out a way to either sell the car or trade it or do something with your car, maybe rent it out to somebody for an extended period of time while you travel. Because you can find on Craigslist or anywhere, you can post an ad that says, looking to rent my car out for 6 to 12 months to somebody who's interested in paying, what I owe on it, $300, which is a good deal for some people, because some people are travel nurses or just going to be in the area for 6 to 12 months, just like you. So you're basically just feeding into the system, but you're being creative with ways to unhinge yourself to spread the wings and fly and travel while you still can. Some of you might be in your 20s, some of you might be in your 30s. The main objective here is start creating a lifestyle that allows you mobility. Learn trades that allow you to be mobile, and also limit your material items. Get just down to bare necessities in life, and it's you'll find the less you have, the more you have, because you'll have more freedom. You know, I'm sure many of you have already had the big couch, bought the big bed, bought the big TV, all that sort of fun stuff. But all you were going to need for a traveling lifestyle, take all that, cash it in, get yourself a nice laptop, a nice cell phone, pack your clothes into a nice suitcase with a small backpack, and go. You don't even need friends to go. You don't even need a travel partner, because the amount of people that you're going to meet along the way, along your journey, is going to is going to be so, I can't even put it in. I mean, my Facebook friends went from like whatever the number was to like doubling just in traveling, because everywhere I was going, I was constantly meeting new people that wanted to be my lifelong friends. Now, I'm not saying I talk to them every day or whatever, but I made a bunch of friends. We're all like-minded people, because like-minded people, birds of feather flock together, right? So travelers are going to link up with other travelers, and you're going to, you're going to meet people from Sweden, from Costa Rica, from Brazil, from Argentina, from Florida, from Sweden, from Russia, from Thailand, from China. I mean, I met people from all walks of life doing this lifestyle. It's really fun. It's like and you don't even need drugs. You don't even need anything, because the amount of adrenaline and endorphins that your body is going to create from these new experiences is going to be the best drug you could ever get. You actually don't want to get too much into drugs when you do travel like this, because you want to be cognizant of what you're doing, because you're going to be going into foreign lands. So if you're one of those people who wants to go into Peru and do ayahuasca and rave and party like that, I'm not going to recommend this lifestyle for someone who has addiction problems, because even alcoholism, you're going to want to curb all that. Okay, having 1 or 2 beers a night, that's fine. Okay, but you don't need drugs or alcohol in this lifestyle. This is a way to break free from addiction, because your new addiction is going to be life, living life, seeing new things, meeting new people from all walks of life, growing your brain. Because sometimes you'll be pent up out in Kentucky or Illinois, wherever you're at, like, man, what's going on? Is this what life is all about? You might be 24, no kids, and saying, well, I don't even know if I'm going to have kids anytime soon. And you're stuck in your dead-end job. So I'm making this video kind of all over the place, but it kind of all comes together in saying, start building a life for yourself that allows you mobility. So start downsizing your material items and start acquiring more skills. One way to acquire more skills, or one of the ways that I recommend, is looking at the top 10 careers of the future, okay, and studying some of those by watching YouTube videos or taking courses on Udemy, whether it becoming a travel blogger, a videographer, a social influencer. Social influencer is a really good one, because one of the things that you can do if you become a social influencer is, when you say you go to Australia and you want to stay at the Hyatt, okay, and you have a following, you go to the Hyatt and you say, I have 32,000 followers on Instagram, and I would like to make a video, or at least take some pictures and make some videos for you and promote to my audience Hyatt, or whoever, in exchange for a free night stay. And sometimes they'll say, well, we can't give you a free night, but we can give you 25% off, and that's good enough, right? So being a social influencer allows you leverage, which is going to be really awesome to saving money, because a penny saved is a penny earned. So if you can, so building social followings is going to be really important. Start now. People want to see what you're doing too, so it's not going to be really hard. It's just a matter of getting it in front of them. And once you get the audience, you're going to be showing them your experience, and it's going to inspire other people. So it's just great. So I look forward to hearing from some of you guys. If you want to tune into my channel, go ahead and hit subscribe, and you can follow Big Island Flow, which is one of the ventures that I've picked up, which is building a clothing brand. Because if I go to China, I can talk to people there about acquiring goods and services, or goods, products. Or if I go to Thailand, Indonesia, that's another thing. Before I cut this off, try to find business opportunities in every single place that you go. Look at it like a business opportunity. So if you go someplace, whether it be a business opportunity in setting up an orphanage. Now, I'm not saying you're trying to make money on an orphanage, but if that's what's inspiring you, is helping children who are without families, that might be an area to focus on. So go there with a mission. Instead of a business opportunity, go there with a mission purpose. What's your purpose for going to China? Yeah, you want to see it, but what else? You want to learn the language, you want to learn the culture, you want to learn to cook, stuff like that, okay? So, yeah, go ahead and subscribe, and I look forward to hearing from you guys.